Belly fat is incredibly easy to gain, yet it is almost always the hardest area of the body to lean out. And there are actually two types: the subcutaneous fat covering your abdominal muscles, and the far more dangerous visceral fat stored deep within your organs. To find out exactly how to eliminate both types, I reached out to 5 of the world's top fitness scientists. Using their data, we are going to build a personalized day-by-day protocol you can start right now to finally get rid of your belly fat. First, we have to clear up a major misconception. Endless crunches will not selectively burn the fat covering your stomach. Spot reduction is a complete myth. Instead of trying to fatigue the local muscles, you have to force your entire body into an energy deficit, so it has no choice but to tap into that stubborn stored fat. Step 1 is establishing your caloric deficit. You can use any free online calculator to find out exactly how many calories you should be eating to trigger fat loss. That number is your non-negotiable daily foundation. To stick to that target without quitting, nutrition researcher Alan Aragon recommends the 20 favorite foods strategy. The rule is simple: build your diet exclusively around foods you actually enjoy eating. Pick your top 3 healthy choices across 6 specific categories: meats, fats, fibrous vegetables, starches, dairy, and fruit. That's 18 core foods. To finish, add 2 final slots for YOLO treats, giving you 20 items for a complete diet. Step 2 is protecting your muscle mass while you are in that deficit, and you do that by hitting a precise daily protein target. Take your body weight in pounds and multiply it by 0.7. The resulting number is the exact minimum grams of protein you need every day. Protein also comes with a built-in metabolic advantage. Your body burns up to 30% of the calories from protein just through the sheer effort of digesting and processing it. When you pair a calorie deficit built from your 20 favorite foods with that high protein target, you create a highly sustainable environment where your body actively drops fat while keeping the muscle. Step 3 is structuring your daily activity. Lifting weights is critical here, not necessarily to burn calories, but to maintain your physical shape. If you don't lift weights while dieting, you risk losing muscle mass alongside the fat. This leaves you looking softer than you want at the end. Worse, a loss of lean mass actually triggers an increase in hunger, making you highly likely to regain the weight later. This chart breaks down your total daily energy expenditure. A massive portion of this comes from NEAT, non-exercise activity thermogenesis, which is simply the casual movement you do throughout the day. When you diet, your body subconsciously slows down this daily movement to conserve energy. To counter this inevitable drop, you need to intentionally add activity back in. This is where formal cardio or a simple daily step goal becomes highly effective for keeping your energy expenditure up. Lifting weights holds on to the aesthetic shape of your body, while actively managing your daily steps keeps your metabolism running, so you continue burning stored fat. Step 4 is establishing a 7-hour sleep minimum to prevent your body from hoarding belly fat. A 2022 study highlighted exactly what happens when you ignore this. Researchers split subjects into 2 groups, one allowed to sleep 9 hours a night, and the other restricted to just 4 hours. Both groups could eat whatever they wanted. Looking directly at this comparison, the sleep-restricted group naturally ate more calories. But what is striking is where those calories went. They gained 8% more subcutaneous fat, and we saw an 11% spike in the dangerous visceral fat compared to the well-rested group. You might think that as long as you maintain a strict calorie deficit, the lack of sleep won't matter. A 2010 study tested this, putting 2 groups on an identical deficit. One slept 8.5 hours, the other 5.5. The sleep-deprived dieters lost 1.6 times more muscle and 2.3 times less fat than the well-rested group. Without adequate rest, your calorie deficit becomes destructive. Your body cannibalizes muscle tissue while doing everything to preserve that stubborn belly fat. Step 5 is setting up a tracking system to protect you from the most common point of failure: quitting when your progress stalls. Biologically, your midsection is incredibly stubborn. For most people, the belly is quite literally the very last area where fat will come off. To keep yourself on track, you need multiple points of data. Pair your daily weigh-ins with a qualitative metric, like paying attention to how a specific pair of pants fits, or noticing the progress in your face and shoulders. When the scale stops moving for a few days, do not panic. slashing your calories further, or immediately doubling your cardio are entirely unsustainable reactions that lead straight to burning out. Trust the system. Consistent tracking and genuine patience are the psychological armor you need to survive those frustrating final weeks until the belly fat finally begins to drop. So here is your finalized protocol. Establish a calorie deficit using your 20 favorite foods. Hit a minimum of 0.7 grams of protein per pound of body weight. Lift weights and actively manage your daily steps. Sleep at least 7 hours a night. And track multiple metrics so you don't quit. Your belly fat accumulated over a long period of time, and daily consistency is the only biological mechanism that will reverse it. If you want a complete, science-based plan that calculates all of this for you, take the free quiz over on our website to get a program tailored to your exact body type. Losing belly fat is not an unbeatable genetic curse. It is a solved mathematical formula. All that is left for you to do is execute it.